All right. I'm just finishing setting everything up. Whenever you're ready, all I need to do is press this button and we'll be live. You are ready, aren't you? It's a pretty big moment. Even if you've been fighting by my side for a while now, you still have plausible deniability. You could say you were coerced, manipulated, or even brainwashed. That's not one of my powers, but given that it's me, I'm sure most people would believe it anyway. Once you debut as a villain, there's no going back. Of course I don't want you to go back to the side of the corrupt system. I know if you go back, you'll just get hurt again. So I won't let you go back. But I still don't want you to feel forced into doing this. You'll be putting a new kind of target on your back. Not one I would ever let them shoot at, but it is still a burden to bear. You're aware of that, right? I meant having a target on your back, not the fact that I destroy anyone who harms you. It's good that you're aware of that too, though. So, are you ready? Good. Remember, a villain is not someone who shies away from confrontation. As you address the nation, and in particular the hero society, you need to keep your chin up and stand with your back straight. Don't let them see any weakness. Only let them see how powerful you are. Let them see how easily you could crush them under your heel, and how much you wouldn't care while doing it, my dear partner. Going live in 3, 2... Hello, people of this corrupt nation. How have you been? I'd like to think some of you have begun to open your eyes since you were presented with evidence of how vile your so-called protectors truly are. I applaud those of you who have had the courage to demonstrate your frustrations. Today, however, I am not here to talk about that. Today, I wish to present to you my newest partner, the former sidekick of this nation's former top hero, the victim of their system you have all come to know, now fights with me. Why don't you reintroduce yourself to the people, my dear partner? If any of you are surprised by this turn of events, we ask, why? They suffered at the hands of the so-called heroes, arguably more than anyone else. Why, then, should it be a surprise that when they have been offered a hand to escape that horrific life, that they wouldn't jump into those open arms? Are you saying you would not? But don't just take it from me. You can hear it from my dear partner themselves. Keep talking for a little bit. I have a surprise for them. And you. I'll just go get it. I've got another guest for you all today as well. Say hello to all your adoring fans, Hero. You better stay on your knees while you're around my dear partner if you don't want me humiliating you even more on a live broadcast. You always love to boast about your power, but look at you now, tied up and shivering like an abandoned puppy. Unfortunately for you, I don't have the sympathy I would have for a puppy reserved for you. Unlike that defenseless animal, you brought this fate on yourself. As for the person who truly was defenseless, my dear partner, how does it feel being in the same room as your former boss after all this time? I know you were curious about where they went after the last time the two of us fought against them. I was going to let you get your revenge all by yourself, I really was. But after all the insults they threw your way, mocking you for the times they used their power and position above you to hurt you, I'm afraid something inside of me snapped. So I went after them by myself. They've been in our lair since that fateful day, learning what it's like to be on the receiving end of so much brutality. I wanted to offer you your turn. Of course, this is your battle to win. Even if I'm the one who dragged them here, it isn't fair if I'm the one who ends this miserable creature's existence. This is your revenge story. You're the one who decides how swift or slow, how merciful or merciless of an end they deserve. Well, what kind of a show will you put on for our audience? You don't want to. After everything they did to you, after everything all of the heroes have done to you, you're still turning the other cheek. I can't say I'm surprised. That's the kind of person you are. Do you hear that, you fake hero? You're going to be spared. You should be on your hands and knees thanking them. That wasn't a suggestion. Do it. That's the first time you've ever done something good in your life. See this, people of this nation. Despite the injustice my partner suffered at the hero system's hand, they are choosing to be the bigger person. For those of you in that system that don't get that concept, don't worry. You don't have to. I'm not as kind as them, after all. Just because my dear partner has chosen to spare does not mean I will. I'd start reconsidering your life choices if I were you. Good night, heroes. Good night, people of this nation. I hope this broadcast has helped you to see the truth. And we're off the air. Well done, my dear partner. You did wonderfully. Angry? No, I'm not angry at all. I knew you wouldn't want to hurt the hero, even with what they did to you when you were their sidekick. I wouldn't have stopped you if you did want to hurt them. But what I said on the broadcast was true. Unlike the heroes who don't know the meaning of empathy, You'd only do those kinds of things if it was a last resort. I can tell it left an impression on the audience. We're one step further to getting rid of the Hero Society. Because you have such a large heart. Plus, I'm sure that hero is seething with humiliation at having to bow down to you in front of everyone. Though, if you ever do change your mind, I will be keeping the hero here. For now, however, I'd like to have some quiet time. Just the two of us. I'll have someone else come along and throw the hero back into their cell to rot while we enjoy ourselves. Does that sound pleasant to you, my dear partner? Thank you for listening to my ASMR. If you liked this video, please make sure to leave a like and comment about what you liked best. Oh, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more. If you'd like to listen to more right away, I have a playlist dedicated to all my ASMRs and villain ASMRs. Thank you to everyone who has supported me on Ko-fi, such as Yes, Somebody, and Wilson. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.